Hello everybody, how is it going? So, today we are playing some random decks on the sim. Uh, Starting off with Corazon, the boy. We love Corazon. But, yeah, I don't know. I just, felt like playing some of the other decks outside of Law. I did recently play my locals. I'll shout them out. Game Day Toys and Games. They're the boys over there. If you live in New York, Myrtle Avenue, cool people over there. But yeah, I played Red Green Law on that. I went 4-1. My one loss being what is this guy doing? Interesting. But my one loss being Sakazuki, which I guess was inevitable, right? It definitely kind of do be like that. But yeah, I mean, I can't complain. I think the match was pretty close. I kind of got like Rebecca'd into Lucci like 3 turns in a row, and I off the top just kept drawing blocker laws, so I just kept doing the same thing I was doing of just building my board back by playing some searchers and playing out, Law into Zoro. And it honestly, it was going fine. I think just eventually I ran out of steam. I was really looking for the Robin, the new 1-drop Robin. I did ended up playing 2 in the list. And do I care about this? Sorry, I keep getting distracted mid-thought. I think I'll block, and if he wants to swing into it again, that's fine. But what was it? I was mid-thought. Yeah, I just eventually ran out of steam, and he had the Montree to keep adding back whatever piece he didn't have at the time. Well played. But I think if I found the Robin, I definitely could have went for lethal a bit faster. He's probably just going for the sugar. I'm just gonna find another one next turn. All good. I'm on 6th on. I could find one if I don't have an X-Drake. I counted with the X-Drake. Oh my god, I'm not paying attention. Let's see what we find. Are we gonna get to 10-drop? Probably. I'll play blockers this turn. What do I wanna get rid of? I guess this, sure. Damn. I'm trying to resume my thought. But yeah, it was fun. I played other matchups where Purple Luffy, Red Purple Luffy. I didn't play against NL, so I was kind of curious where that went, or how that matchup went, but didn't play against it. I played against a Nami, which is kind of funny. We found the 8-drop kid. That'll be good for next turn. We can leave the rest of this on top. We probably want the blockers towards the front. Something like that. Yeah, we'll just play double blocker. But yeah, all the other matchups went fine. I think Law's best matchup right now is probably Purple Luffy, just because you have like a lot of pressure on them very early, and they don't have great answers to all your little blockers. Like 9-drop Kaido is a scary turn against them because they will just pop your Law, and it'll be sad times, but that's a good draw. It's a blocker to play off kid. Yeah, but besides that, like that turn, once you get through that turn, I think you just win the game from there. As long as it's funny. I remember when I was playing against Purple Luffy, I got 9 Kaido'd. He cleared, I think, a Zoro I had on board. He popped one of my Laws. I still had a restand Law, and my hand was like 3 Otamas and some searchers. So I just played out the 3 Otamas, swung the restand Law into Kaido. He let it go. It's just funny. He's beating me up right now. Does he have a Zoro? I have a 2K if he has a Zoro. Should we block? I kind of want to keep... I guess I'll keep this round because it's easier to swing into these guys. But, yeah, I thought that was a funny play. Otama, pretty good. And I think I had another restand Law in the hand, so if he did just decide to counter out of that, I could just go again at it, which is funny. That's a pretty good card against me. He is playing down everything. I mean... We're going to cheat out a blocker. He might just go at life, but after that, we're just going to have kid. So I think it's fine. Do I want to swing at him? Probably not yet. We'll play down the kid. We'll use his ability, play out the Corazon. and probably just pass. This game is gonna take a little bit, but yeah. How did the other matchups go? I had a really rough start against Nami, and that was definitely kind of scary because Nami is I feel like if you don't have the tools to be fast in that matchup, Nami can very easily win. And my opponent had like 2 peel-offs in a row, so that was pretty scary. But we did manage to get through. Eventually I found a blocker law, and at some point I had to bounce the blocker law to my hand just to have a good play for next turn, because I was not finding any Bonnies. I didn't see my Sanjis, so I couldn't take my life. It was a scary game. Honestly, I thought I was going to lose. I'd like to get through this turn with 1 health, but I don't know if it's going to happen. We'll see. He has 7 Dawn. Because next turn we can clear most of this and then just 10 drop Dofi. So if I can get there with 1 life, that'd be great. But I only have 2 2Ks, so this is kind of scary. We'll kind of get back to the game. Can't really think much else that happened in that tournament. Yeah, I wish I saw this card into Sakazuki. This card is pretty good. He's just gonna swing 5s at me. Yeah, I mean I'll counter him. God, this is I can't tell if our spot is good or not. I think it's fine if we get through this turn with an amount of life. So he has 3 Dawn. He can use this, which is pretty good, but he need to like play down something first to actually get value on this. Let's just counter again. Maybe we block the last hit depending on what he does. He is just completely ignoring my board, which I mean is fair. So he has 1 Dawn left. It is technically a swing with this. Maybe I'll just take this one. It's fine. If I can get through this turn without using any of my blockers as well, that could be really solid. Goes 7. So yeah, no, I do have to use my blocker, which is unfortunate, but we have this one, so it's kind of fine. We're gonna just clear board. Get rid of the Sanji. Sanji's pretty good right now for him. So I could risk it and just 10 Dofi and hope that he can't kill me. But if he has like just a Luffy in hand, I'm pretty doomed, right? But there's no really other great play. So I think we just 10 Dofi and we see what happens. If he has the Rush Luffy or the Diablo Jambe, we are dead. But I think it's fine. You know what? Yeah, he has it. But what am I supposed to do, man? You outplayed me. Alright. You got it. You probably won't rematch me because Corazon, I guess, isn't that much fun to play against. Let's see. Come on. Oh, he did. That's cool. Nice. Alright. See the sugar in the opening hand. That's good. Don't have a searcher, though. I think I'm still just going to keep this because the sugar is really good. Can't complain at that. Too bad we can't kill this turn 1. That'd be great. We see a Bonnie. Do we want to use the Bonnie? Probably. We already have the sugars. We don't have to worry about bottom decking any of that. It might also be good to just like play this down and just have something to trade into his characters. That sounds probably dumb, but I don't hate it. Because next turn I'll play this and this. Let's just see how it goes, because I'm curious if this is actually a decent play or not. We know it can't get Robined, so it's not like it's just going to get removed for free. I can take 1 life, because I'll be playing like 2 cards next turn. This will be a 6 as well. We don't have a 2k because we played it. We'll just eat that. If we have to counter out of this, it is what it is. Oh, we don't. Nice. Okay. So yeah, we'll sugar. Probably just get down the buggy. And yeah, that'll just be good enough. I think maybe last game I wasn't supposed to like let this die, because I forget exactly what I did that this ended up dying, but this probably was pretty important and I shouldn't have let it go. But it's okay. We might just play the Rosinante or Corazon, same thing. Just have extra protection for the sugar. I think it's a decent idea. What are Bonnies finding? Or Bonnies are just finding blockers, right? Sucks we don't have a 2K right now. Could be, because we're always eating a 6, right? We'll take this and block this if we have to. Go 7. Yeah, you got it. See a lot of 10 drop Dofies. Alright, alright. Just goes 5. We'll counter the 5 with just a Bonnie. We have extras. And I'm gonna hope that he plays something here so we can tap it with sugar. Nice, that's good. So we have this to trade into one or leader to trade in the other. Happy I played this. I'll grab a buggy. I guess just sorting his cards right now. We'll tap the Dawn. We'll draw a Punk Gibson, that's pretty solid. So we probably want to get maybe these two down. Let's just swing 3 at that. It's cool if he wants to defend, I guess. It's all good. We don't have an 8-drop kid, so this is gonna hopefully find us our 8-drop kid. He does counter that. Oh, these people, man. So we'll just keep the Punk Gibson, because he has been swinging with leader first a lot before playing his cards. Did I just whiff? Dude, that is really bad. Okay, that sucks. I don't think we really need to put any of those specifically on top. We'll play a blocker, or we could swing with Corazon. Do we want to swing with Corazon? We can. Swinging with Corazon, we only have to eat 1 hit. I think I'm going to spend the 2 down here just to see what he does, because I'm curious. We'll keep the Punk Gibson up still. Curious what he wants to do. Okay, he drops 2 cards on defending a 3K, and he's probably going to misplay anyway. I'll hope he misplays. That's what he has been doing. So, well, to be fair, the sugar kind of makes him do that. Because I guess if he wants to keep something up to trade into the sugar, it's pretty good. My board does seem it's just going to stick for free, which is nice. And it looks like he's doing it. If he goes at one of these, though, I will just let them go. Missing out on the... Oh, never mind. I'll gladly take that. He's on 6 Dawn. Could be a Luffy attack for a lot. No, any rush card sucks here because I have the sugar. We're looking good. Might have a... Nope, doesn't have rush. Alright, cool. Has a Fire Fist. And that sucks. That could deal with a lot. We're on 8 Dawn next turn. Okay, he doesn't play the Fire Fist. Probably looking for an event here. Grabs a Rush Luffy. So we know he has that and the Fire Fist. We don't know the other 3, I think. We might, because he played another buggy, right? I'm not going to go back and find it. I don't care that much. You need to be at 2 life for that. That's rough. Good for me, though. I can't complain. Let's search. Okay, we found the 8-drop. That's good. Let's clear his board. He might counter out of this again, which is fine. He doesn't. Nice. Well, clears everything. We're on 7 Dawn, sadly. So we're just going to keep walling up. Maybe something... Rush Luffy could hit me. Let's just get this down, I guess. It'll replace itself. Leave some Dawn up, sure. This is the problem with kind of playing a starve deck. I'd say Corazon's a starve deck. Is that on these turns where you kind of just do everything you want to immediately, it's a little bit awkward. We still don't have a 2K, which really sucks. Wish we did. Goes 7. We could try to draw a 2K off this. No, we're not going to use Corazon. So we have a whole lot of non-counter. That sucks. We'll see, though. We'll see. We might just have to 8-drop Kid next turn. I could drop these both, or I could use this blocker. The goal is to survive with 1 life, because we know he has Luffy. It's 5 Dawn. Like, he could play the Luffy and just like hit me for 7. Okay, now he's gonna go with the Nami. We'll eat that. Get another blocker. And he just passes. Okay. So we're on 10 Dawn. He doesn't swing with leader. Probably just playing around the thing. The 10 drop Dofi. But we're just gonna kid this turn. We'll clear his board. And I mean, if anything, if he goes just like 5 Dawn on Luffy next turn, it's all good. What do we want to sack off? Honestly, do we just trust? He has a Fire Fist. So I'm just gonna do that, and I'll search with this just to hopefully get some more counter. That's good. And we'll just pass. Could Fire Fist my Sugar and my Rosinante or something. As long as I'm living this turn, it doesn't really matter because we could always 8 drop again. It just goes 10 at the kid. I think I want to get down in my hand size a little bit. I think the other 2 blockers are more important than the Dofi. So what's he going to do with 5 Dawn? I mean, that would be Luffy, but he kind of hasn't, like, what's the point of that? Okay, he's doing it. Why though? Weird. Okay, well, we're just gonna swing kid into that. And I'm probably gonna 10 drop because I need to start getting these things out of my hand. Okay, maybe I won't 10 drop. Oh no, I'll 10 drop. I'll 10 drop. What could go wrong, am I right? And yeah. God. This would all be fine if I just had more counter in my hand. Like, I wouldn't be that worried about it. We do have the spare life though, so we're okay in that department. We'll always have this as a failsafe if kid's gonna be outed or something. Plays the Sanji. Tap the Sanji. Sugar is so good. We should have kept her around game 1. I think that's where we messed up. Has another Luffy. Might be enough, but we'll just 8 drop kid again. Goes at my life. Yeah, sure. That's all good with me. What do we want to do this turn? Preferably get down some more blockers, I think. We'll just clear up his board. We could 10 drop again. It's a little bit scary. He seems like he's running a lot of that stuff, so I think we just double 8 drop. Get rid of, well, we can search with Bonnie first, and we can play the 8 drop. Sure, we'll do that. Find Drake, which is counter. Sounds good. We'll play another one. Tap him 2. And we'll just give that a Dawn. And we should be in a fine spot. We'll have if he does have like another Diablo Jambe or Unblockable, this one will get outed, and then we just have this one for next turn. That's not a good play. So we obviously have more blockers. We're fine in that department. We might as well just start attacking his life. I'll just go 5 first. If he wants to counter out of that, that's fine. Cool. And we'll just chip him down. We might play... Should we play a third kid? I think that'd be pretty funny if we did. But no, we're supposed to just play a blocker, right? But what if we 10 dropped again and we lost? So many decisions. Let's just play the killer, distribute some Dawn, and just play it safe. Don't want to get cheesed for no reason. I mean, it should just be game next turn, or close to game. This is the spot where we want to be in this matchup. Zoro does kind of have ways around it, though. I think in game 1, if I just made sure my sugar stuck around, I would have been okay. But I didn't do that, so yeah. Alright, we'll tap the Nami with our sugar. He adds a Zoro off that, which still isn't really doing much. Yeah, he just needs to actually start pressuring either of the kids. And Zoro doesn't really help him. He doesn't really have anything to swing equal. Plays a Sanji, interesting, okay. I mean, I'll probably still just keep clearing board, because why not? We'll play it safe. Okay, he scoops it up. And we'll do game 3. I have one dice roll every time, but I want to go second, and I think he wants to go first, so I think it's all good. We don't have the sugar this game, but Baby 5 will hopefully just find it, and it won't matter. So, objective, just protect sugar. That's what we want to do. Hey, a sugar. Should we just play it now? I don't think we should. I hate dropping at turn 1, because it's just like, they play something, sugar taps like this, and... Wait, no, we should be fine, right? We can play sugar. Because what are they going to do? I don't know if this is actually good. I'm going to try it. I don't know if playing that turn 1 is good or not. We'll see. We should be at least able to tap the buggy. Should I take this counter? Yeah, I'll take this counter. Okay, has that, which is pretty good. Forgot that card existed. Can swing at me with this if he wants. Or he can just play more stuff. Okay, just plays more stuff. We're going to hope that this hits another sugar. It doesn't. We're in a bad spot now. Yeah, I guess that's why you don't play turn 1. Your opponent has this. We can attack him. I don't think I'm going to, though. I'm just going to look for cards. We already have an 8-drop. We'll just take a killer. Should we just attack him? Is that stupid? It's stupid. He has a Sanji, sure, but it's fine. If he keeps just disrespecting the board, like, that's chill too. Because I have now 2 searchers, so we'll be able to build back our hand pretty quick. I don't think he can really ignore either of them. Plays down a Brook. Swing 7 at me. Sure, we'll eat that. Has 3 Dawn left, so not really any more big attacks, or shouldn't be at least. Sanji could be a 7k. Okay, he has a Makino, so that is another big attack. It's gonna go 7 with the buggy. This will be, I mean, we have to counter out of one of these, right? But I'll see one more card. Hey, that's pretty good. No more Sanji. He cannot be happy at that. I'm happy about it. So yeah, next turn we'll just clear some stuff. Probably do a little bit of searching. What do we want to search more? Probably just more, we just were looking for a sugar, right? So there we go. Very good. This can clear the Makino. Cool. We'll just clear the buggy with this. And we have 5 Dawn, so we can play the sugar and like a killer with Dawn on it. Sounds good. We'll just tap whatever, play the killer, and pass. So he only has 3 cards now. We're going to be on 8 Dawn next turn. Place down the buggy. We'll probably just tap the Brook. It doesn't really matter, either the Brook or the Dawn. I guess this could get boosted, but it's okay. The buggy does whiff, which is very good for me. He's gonna swing 6 at the sugar. I think I am gonna try to keep this around. So I'm gonna just block and draw a card. We get another sugar, which is kind of just as good. He can distribute them a little bit, but I mean, I'm basically just gonna force him to commit more Dawn on this stuff. Go 7 at this. Yeah, that's good. And we'll defend our searchers if he decides to swing with this. Actually, nah, we're gonna let that one go. We're gonna let that one go. That's a little bit scary. We're on 8 Dawn. We're just gonna have to keep clearing stuff. We'll just wall up a lot this turn. We probably want to use the Bonnie to swing into maybe just the Robin. And if he counters, he's on 0 cards. I just have to survive 1 turn. Cool. We'll play down another Sugar, tap whatever. We'll play Corazon Dofi. Sounds good. We'll see the top of our deck. All of these seem fine. It says stop. Yeah, we'll leave that there. Why do I have 3? Searcher. Plays the Sanji. I mean, we might as well tap it. He does not like sugar. He does not like sugar. Goes 6 at the sugar. We do have a 2K. We'll just be annoying. He will out this sugar, no doubt. How annoying do I want to be though? Well, let's just make him commit all of his attacks into the sugar. I'm pretty low on cards though. I will say that. That might be a problem. We'll let it go. You got it. You got it. So Brook could either attack Life or the Bonnie. We'll see. We're probably just gonna have to 10-drop Dofi. It goes for the Bonnie, sure. We're still on 2 life, so we're pretty safe in doing this 10-drop. We'll just clear what we can. We'll swing it Buggy, sure. We'll swing at this, and we'll just freeze the other ones. Alright, chillin'. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna try to 10-drop him out of the game. That's the plan, I guess. We do have an 8-drop kid if we need to survive a turn. I'm fine with taking 1 life because my hand is pretty low. Okay, doesn't do much. We don't have a sugar. We can look for one. So yeah, we'll just keep on clearing board. Should we find for, should we look? Should we look? We could also just 8-drop this turn, play down the Corazon. Sure. Go 1 Dawn here, and we'll just pass. Next turn we can search with the baby 5 in hopes of finding a sugar. Inevitably he will kind of draw something that'll out this, but I feel like 8-drop in this deck just stalls you a turn, like at most. Like you're happy with it stalling a turn. It's really good if it sticks because obviously your leader can block for it, which is very strong. But yeah, if he just doesn't have like a Diablo Jambe or just one of the unblockables right now, we're very solid. Even the Fire Fist that I know he's playing is like pretty good. It'll just put it, you know, to 4K instead of 8. Goes 4 Dawn on Zoro. We don't have a 2K. We're gonna just block that with leader, take that hit, and we'll just block with one of our other blockers if he goes the rest of his Dawn on Sanji. Just goes 3 Dawn on Zoro. We'll counter. I don't really want to use this blocker, honestly. I'll do it anyway. It's fine. We'll hold the Corazon. We have a Searcher for next turn, which will help us for the counter power. We'll tap the Zoro with the sugar. Yeah, that's rough. Has another one. Can't actually swing with it though. Yelp Search. Just kind of add any amount of counter. Might as well go 9 at this. And yeah, we're just aiming to give him his life slowly. We don't really need to do much else. maybe he gets a trigger here. If he gets a trigger, we'll just play a blocker if he pops like the sugar or something. He does not though, so we're chilling. Fire fists the kid, pops the pops the sugar. That's funny. Yeah, I did go through all the sugars. That's funny. 1, 2, 3, 4. And kid might get outed. Not really though. He has 2 swings here. If he has a third, maybe he gets outed. But then we just either 10 drop or kind of just do whatever. We'll block just to see what's in my life. It's another 10 drop. Alright. And the next one will just be blocked by this. Could have another Zoro, which would just check this for 8. Which is a lot, thinking about it. Do we want to put him on? Yeah, let's just put him on. You better have it. He does have it. That's fine. Wait, it's only 7. Do I counter this? I still have my searcher, right? Yeah, I just counter this. And we're chilling. As we just clear this again. Keep doing our thing. We might play we probably have to play one of the top ends. It'll probably just be another kid. Let's just go 5 with this, see what he does. See if he wants to counter. Okay, he doesn't. We'll search. Find just some more counter power. Not having a blocker here is definitely awkward. So maybe having the second kid down is good. We do have 2 2Ks, so it just depends how much he commits. How do we die here? How do we die? He needs to swing 13 at this or 12 at this to deal with that. If he doesn't have a rush card, then I'm chilling, I think. Okay, so he doesn't have a rush card. It's just gonna out that kid. That's fine. Should just be game next turn. 10. Does he? Could he? Yeah, I guess he could have a Radical Beam in a 2K. But like, why even do that? I don't know. Yeah. Imagine that. Where's the 4K counter? That was fun. GG. Sorry you sat through that. Alright. It's outro Chris. Yeah. I was originally planning on playing a bunch of different decks for this video, but then I realized I was playing Corazon for like 40 minutes. So it's just gonna be this matchup. My bad. But yeah, deck is fun. My only problem with it right now is I feel like I'm running a lot of non-counter cards. The other problem is I feel like I also don't have any like mid-rangey cards. Like the only 5 drops I'm playing is like 2 X-Drakes, and I think I want to play at least a couple blocker laws. I want to mess with the list a little bit more, but yeah, Red Rock, it was an inclusion. I guess that's kind of my mid-rangey card, but into Zoro it kind of is bad. So yeah, maybe that's why the list didn't feel super great. But yeah, I'll probably upload some more variety games. I know a lot of people have been asking me to make kind of a red-green law video in this format, like explaining matchups and stuff like that, the deck list. And yeah, I think I have a deck list that I like right now, and I'll talk a little bit about the matchups. And yeah, that video will hopefully either be tomorrow or sometime later this week. But yeah, besides that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.